Hey, it's Drew and Iser with another Tuesday tip. We've been talking about demand capture. Heidi Bullock from Tealium has been leading the conversation. Heidi, give us one tip on how to sort of unclog the funnel and what you're doing in the demand capture area.
Definitely. I think one tip that I would give to everyone is just make sure that you know your buyer and know how to help them, know how to solve a problem. It's less about the tactics and it's more about, the material that you provide to them so they can make a decision faster and then of course your deals are going to accelerate.
And what's so important about that is that you are talking to this person in a way that is meaningful, right? Because
Right.
they have this problem and you're saying, I get it. I understand you. I want to help you. Okay, Grant Johnson, Billtrust. Grant, what's your tip?
Well, I'd like to build on what Heidi said is understanding the buyer. And I'd like to map out where possible the buyer's journey. However many stages you may have, you can use the standard awareness, consideration, purchase, and provide the relevant content and messaging at each stage to move them along. And again, it's going to be at their own pace. But if you can do that, then it's more likely you're going to engage with them and help them in the purchase process.
Right. So again, a lot of this conversation has been about empathy and helping you understand your target so that you can communicate with them more effectively. Okay, Hannah Grap, Sitecore. Hannah, what's your tip?
I'm gonna continue building on this idea, and it's really pay attention to what your audience wants, not what you want them to do. Thinking about it from the outside in, not the inside out. I think, so many organizations have so much really helpful knowledge, but it's presented from the company point of view versus trying to be really helpful and consultative. So that's my tip.
I love it. Okay, Marca Armstrong, Sensera. Marca, what's your tip?
So I think the theme is all consistent. My tip specifically is when you get a live lead that has come through any form of marketing, make sure that your SDR team can do the proper discovery and find the exact solution that a buyer might need. And that can come in the form of a script, that can come in the form, we talked a lot about content. But what are those 5 questions that they need to ask so we can get them to the right solution and convert them? That's where we see a lot of things get log jammed.
And as Heidi did at the beginning of the hour, what we're talking about is removing friction in all sorts of different ways to make it easier so that we can actually help the client with the problems that they have and help them solve them and that they know it. Okay, if you're a B2B CMO who can share, care, and dare with the best of them, do yourself a favor and check out CMO Huddles. I'm Drew Neiser. That's your Tuesday tip. You do not need to wear a penguin hat to be part of our community, but please know that a group of penguins is a huddle. Peace out.